So for rezzing, all rezzers will have, shamans or soulstone priests or druids pop up, start rezzing the rezzers first. Then, as soon as you, a rezzer, are rezzed, start drinking, and as soon as you have enough to start rezzing any other rezzers, hit them. Once all the rezzers are up, everybody will be rezzing and drinking like mad. Then next hit mana users, all casters next because they have to recover their mana. Last is melee tanks, non-mana users. Don't forget that enhancement chamois are mana users and rezzers, so get those guys up. We want to try and do wipe recovery fast and efficiently as possible. So that's that. And also, if you don't already have a macro that announces who you are rezzing next, please make one now so that when you hit your res, it announces rezzing, your target, just in say or whatever like that. That saves people from double rezzing. Your raid frames probably will show you who has a res in place, but not everybody's do, and the res macro covers those gaps. Thank you.
And thank you for flying with Ali Star. We hope to see you in the future.
There's the initial healing
5,
assignment
4,
for Ani.
3, 2, 1.
We're pulling. Ragnar and Kia and whoever my third one was, I've already forgotten. Can you see that?
Yep.
So,
Thanks for putting it up so I can move it around now.
Yeah, don't you love that? It pops up right in the middle of your screen, completely covering your healing frames. But once you move it, it should pop up wherever you put it after the first time.
can you see the voting window still? This is your first time doing it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Pre-pot your greater fire protection potion now.
Oh, look, I can finally drink when I'm supposed to.
Floquet will be tanking initially in phase 1, and then Gogu hopefully in phase 3. Reminder, when phase 3 is incoming, start moving yourself north and be prepared if you get aggro to run right to the tanking position at the very, very top north of the room so that he's in correct spot. If you're far from there and you get aggro, the most important thing is to have Onyxia facing north to south with her head facing north. So if you need to just stop and tank her more in the center of the room, just try and get her lined up that way so that people can stand on the sides and not get breathed until a tank can get you. And Kapachi, I'm so sorry. It's my stewardess voice.
Shaman Stompin', I need you to redrop your totems down here, please. Where Cookie Nipple is.
I can picture you as a stewardess.
Yeah, no.
The fuck do you want?
Yeah. Bitch, you already had coffee.
Yep.
Make sure everybody Don't get punted into the cave as we run in. Be very aware of your positioning. Stand on top of Cookie Nipple, and stop and start as you need to as she's moved up.
All right, on you, Flo.
You are going to DPS very, very slowly. Hit it like you mean it. Now hit it very hard, very fast.
Cool down.
I don't see enough dots. More dots now. Throw more dots.
Rogue is
More
going
dots.
right.
More dots. Come on, more dots. Welch! Left side! Even side! Many Welch! Now handle it!
Stop DPS.
Ready to be in.
It's on Jiki.
You are going to DPS very,
JP.
very slowly.
It's on Cash. He'll Cash. It's on Trithax.
On cash. On cash.
Cash.
Now hit it very hard and very fast.
Deathbringer!
Ah.
Oh, I know you didn't, Flo.
Roll for me if you haven't got an Oni bag. Going to Alistair.
Ah, fuck yeah. My first one. Let's get everybody up. I should see reses on everybody by now. Somebody find JP and Spanny.
Somebody want to put a fort up to Thunderbluff?
Yeah, I'm jumping on them.
Hey, at least we got a mage head too.
And Thunder Bluff is for our DMF buffs. Does everybody know how to answer to get the correct buff? If not, somebody who knows it. For instance, Spirit is 2-1.
Shaman Stomping. What is your spec again? You're rest.
I'm resto.
Alright, then you do not need main spec on the head of Anixia.
Yeah, I was wondering what exactly the rule on that was. Sorry, I should have just asked.
Hold on. Guild chat, I just linked the Sage's fortune so everyone can see what they want.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Anne.
Oh, the portal go.
So get your DMF, DMF buff, and then harsh the car.
It'll look good for 5 minutes.
Congrats, Cletus. Thank you.
Alright, the head would just roll an off spec, so if you want that head, just roll.
Well, I'm gone already.
There's a bunch of names. If you're still in the instance and you want the head, roll on it. Grats risky.
Thanks.
The Ancient Grimoire, Miss Element JPEG, off spec rolls if y'all are still here. Alright, grats JPEG.
Oh wow, weird phasing at the DMF. Never seen it like that before.
Don't forget to repair if you died like me, or the one.
I don't understand anything about these buffs.
So you run up to this guy Sage and he asks you a bunch of questions and it gives you like, 4 options for each question. Depending which option you picked for the 2 questions, you will get a different buff. So, for instance, if you pick the second answer and then the first answer, you'll get Spirit. Other ones have different sequences. Intel, for instance, is 2 and then 2. So pick the second question and the second answer, second answer. 1 and 1 for damage. See, they're putting it in rate.
Thank you.
I linked it in raid chat.
I mean, I'm assuming those don't persist past death.
No, they don't.
So that's
Okay.
why I
So-
say enjoy it for 5 minutes.
It's nice, but
So
today
you can look at your buff while you're riding your mount down to Kargath. When you get up in there and we pull Razorgore and we die, you won't have it.
Can you only get one?
So
yes,
shiny.
at a time.
Yeah, it's got like a 4 or 6 hour cooldown or something.
So
I don't
my
think
big
you can get it
question
up
is,
2 hours.
I like my hunters who specialize in survival are not guaranteed to survive.
so like, for like each boss, are we gonna do like maybe 2 or 3 tries until we get a feel for it, and then use like fire pots when necessary,
No,
when we need to?
you will be using consumes from the gate. We don't have consumes for Razorgore, fortunately. Veil is the one where fire pots come into play. And yeah,
There.
we're gonna Veil. It's possible we could one-shot Veil. I think Razor just has all this, a lot of mechanics and running around stuff that usually just takes people a little while to get the hang of. But Veil is you know, basically don't chain everybody, don't pull aggro, run away if you're going to get blown up, and if we do all of those things, we have a chance to one-shot. It's not quite as complex. I won't be surprised if we don't, but it's possible. Whereas Razor Gore, if we one-shot it, I would go out and buy a lottery ticket. It made
Someone always forgets to run away or, hold off on getting aggro.
Oh wow, they just plop you right in front of it. Okay.
Do not jump down the MC. Go up the chain like you're going to UB.
Yeah, the buff is not boom boom repeatable. I think what it is there's the caster has a cooldown on it, so you can't just spam cast it on everybody. That's what I heard.
All right, so we won't get it on everybody, but I do want to get our tanks the FR buff because I want them to be able to use more mitigation gear because Vel was really fucking the tanks up last.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, even if it had a 30-second one to get 40 people done would be prohibitive, because we used to just click buff, click buff, click buff that fast. So tanks only make sense if we're limited.
Yeah, a lot of the tiered gear has FR on it, so you can easily get to close to 100, but the tanks I want to have as much mitigation gear as we can have so that they'll stay alive.
So are we going for fire gear just now?
No, after we kill Razor Gore.
Yeah, Razor Gore is just a regular fight. Hunters, you need to have your swift boots on, and they need to be enchanted because the dragons are pretty quick. But and then maximize your stam because you want to stay alive. You'll be using distracting shot, arcane shot, and serpent stings on each mob that you pull. Scatter shot when they, if they're close. I want the druids, Ansel, Kapachi, and Ari. I want you to sleep dragons that are not on a hunter. If you do not have a target of target where you can tell quickly if they are a hunter, please don't sleep them. Because if you sleep a mob that's already being kited, you will kill that hunter. And if he's got 5 or 6 dragons behind him, you'll wipe your raid.
Few things for healers. The stream's going to go over the whole thing, of course, but we'll be basically standing in the middle. There are mobs that spawn regularly, and if somebody hasn't had a chance to pull them, a tank or a hunter, they're going to aggro to us in the center. We're going to have a tank there guarding us and picking ads up. However, pro tip, don't use HOTS on this fight unless you are the sort of healer who has to. In other words, priests don't renew shit. Just don't do it, because if you're renewing stuff, boom, they're going to aggro to you, run over, and smack you, and you're going to be flat. So that's a good survival tip. Have your finger over your fade button, and make sure you keep your inner fire up. You can usually take one hit from an ad. I don't know how hard they hit here, but still, avoid using renew on this fight. Same thing, druids, Kapachi, you've done this 8,000 times, so you know what you do on it. So any tips you want to give Aurea, speak out.
The biggest thing really is just sleeping stuff, and when somebody says they're about to get hit, if you see them, target them and heal them as fast as you can. That's all.
That was pretty clear.
Say that again.
I liked it.
Am I skipping my hot?
No, it doesn't matter. You can use your hot.
You guys are a little beefier than the priests. We're clothies. They look at us funny and we fall over. But do be aware that you will pull aggro, and so be watching. And if you see one of those dragons running towards you, take a few steps away, maybe towards the tank. Who's going to be our guard tank in the center?
Kashon.
Kashan is going to save the day. So, cuddle up to next to Kashan there, Arya, and he'll be able to pull him off you, hopefully, for
Kashon, just don't touch the Dragonkins. Only tank any loose of the orcs, the mages or legionnaires. But don't touch. They should be picked up by the hunters. And we are not killing dragons because they have a lot of health.
We're also kiting legionnaires like the raid last night, correct?
Not
Legionnaires,
No, the Dragonkin. We're kiting Dragonkin.
We
That's the
kill
only mob.
legionnaires, yeah.
Okay.
So first target for DPS, it's mages. Mages die pretty fast, and legionnaire after. It's all you need to kill. At when we will have like couple of eggs left and we getting pretty overwhelmed, we will call for some ships. So mages will be assigned for each corner and they need to start shipping, and don't break the ships, guys.
All right. My DPSers in groups 1 and 5. Let me see. I want this to work out with Gogu. So Gogu is north. So 1 and 5 is going to be north, where I'm picking the map. You're going to be killing the orcs. 2 and 6 is west. So that will be over here.
Yeah, that's rock.
Dolo is east, so 4 and 8 will be east. That's over here. And then I've got Floquet is south, so 3 and 7 will be south.
So tank's jobs in these corners is just to grab the mages and the legionnaires and let the dragonkin go.
Yeah, don't touch
Exactly.
don't touch Dragonkins.
Mages sleep anything that's not being tanked, or sheep anything that's not being tanked. Please don't break sheep unless you're a tank. The controller, the one that we got, the controller needs to die first because he does a mind control. It can be dispelled. It needs to be dispelled very quickly. Who are we got doing the orb? Are we gonna try and use Ragnar, or do you want to? Yeah. Or we want somebody else?
Borgir have pretty good experience. If you want to do it.
Yeah, let's get Borgir to do it because he's got experience and he can probably. You can walk out to the center, but do not head towards the orb until we're ready to pull. You will aggro, so you can walk to the center to get started, but don't go towards the orb until.
Also, Arn or Borgir, remember Kashon need to use the last 3 eggs for getting aggro on the boss. So just be vocal or try to message him when he need to go control the orbs. And if you sorry stream, if you misclick or something on the orb and something is bad, just say it fast so someone else can take it over, because you will get a cooldown and you can't click again.
So who's his backup?
Oh, Valeria is backup. Good.
Okay. Healers are going to be hanging out in the middle. Cash, what we were doing last night was marking the Dragonkin that need to be kited. with like skull X square whatever. I'm sure you've got your macros set up. Just say it on Discord. Skull needs a kite. X needs a kite. And the hunters can be looking for those raid markers.
So maybe promote Cashon so he can mark also.
Okay, I posted phase 1 healing assigns. I'm gonna hit it one more time. If I have any typos or fuck ups or missing things, please call out now. The 4 tanks that they called, Gogu, can you reiterate again which corner they're gonna be in so their dedicated healers can be sort of, in
Yes.
range of that?
If you look on the minimap, north is the up in the corner, yes. West is here on the left side, east is on the right side, and south it's close to us in here. Also, what's the plan?
And which tank? Can you just list which tank is in each one? Is
Yeah,
it?
I just type it in raid chat.
Oh, okay. I've got too much spam in my shit.
What's the plan if we have some loose dragonkin, like maybe a druid can sleep very fast before destroying some healers, or
Angel's gonna be looking for.
Yeah, sleeping is priority for the loose dragonkin. Kashawn just blowing it a kiss or something to get it off of a healer. Nothing major.
Yeah.
And then very last resort would be fearing, because that fears always fuck up hunter kiting.
Caution, just concussion blow or something like a stun, and put a mark on them, call it on Discord for sleep or something, or and it will be grabbed by the hunters. Like Stream said, something might be wrong with the taunt. Even if you don't hit with melee on the Dragonkins and just taunt and do nothing else, they will stick on you. Seems like, or it's something wrong with the aggro on them, or we might not have all the information. So just avoid taunt from the beginning, and we will just learn.
Okay. So, oh yeah, Daro, open trade. So in phase 1, just a quick cap of what's going to happen. We're all going to be over on the left, and they're going to mind control the thing, and a bunch of ads are going to come running up, and we're going to kill some stuff, and then everybody is going to run into their positions in the room. Healers in the middle, groups as assigned in chat. Basically, we have to, the guy who's mind controlling the dragon is going to run around crushing these eggs. Once we get up to the final number of eggs, the tank is going to take over for the last 3 to get a bunch of aggro. And when we get to where we kill all the eggs, then all the ads run out of the room, and the rest of us are going to run over here to the side, close to the entrance, just to the right of the entrance, and hide behind these pillars. The tanks will get aggro on it. Melee will be running in and out to avoid the big ass blasty crap, and you have to line of sight the big ass blasty crap. So phase 2 is basically a tank and spank and don't die to fire. Very different from phase 1. I'm going to post healing assigns for phase 2 now in the heal channel.
Also, can we fast recap the group's corners?
1 and 5 is north. 2 and 6 is west. 3 and 7 is south. And 4 and 8 is east.
One thing with the corner tanks, keep in mind that when these ads come out, they run straight to Razor Gore. And even if you hit them with a taunt, they'll just keep on running. So sometimes you have to hit them and kind of wait for them to come back. So don't freak out if they run past.
In phase 2, see Rainer with his cookie nipple? Stack on him if you're ranged.
You're gonna wanna be here for ranged, and the melee they were gonna line of sight over here, so they didn't have to run as far. The main goal is, as soon as that last egg pops, is get over to these columns. It doesn't matter which one you do, but get out of line of sight of the boss. If you're not a tank, healers, you need to head to our attack spot because you're gonna have to get to the tanks. But the DPS, just get out of line of sight, and then you can safely move from pillar to pillar to get to where you need to be. It's not a rush to get over there because the tanks have to establish aggro and get their conflag rotation going on before we're going to start DPSing.
Also, another thing I want to mention, Borgir, be sure the last 3 eggs will be on the ramp where the boss is right now. So Kashun will break the eggs from the ramp in there, and when boss will be loose, we will tank exactly where I'm pinging now, down on the ramp, on the right side ramp. We will tank him in there, and look where is star now. Everyone should hide in here where I'm jumping in this part of the columns. So just run straight there. Only tanks remain until we have aggro and we call it. Nobody DPS, please. And for these ads in front of me, I will go for Skull. Floquet will go for Cross, and Cachon on blue square.
Alright guys, remember, very first part of this, cleanse that mind control, and let's go.
The melee ones cleave, so watch it if you are clothes.
So excited!
Okay, let's go.
Fire pony! Fire pony! Somebody, we need mind control.
Yeah, they cleave. Oh,
I got it.
Borgir
Just
is
recover.
dead. Can we combat res Borgir?
The others to the middle.
Take your corner.
We can res right now.
You can normal res right now.
Okay.
In the future, let's pull those ads down so they don't hit the mind control guy.
Let's give Valeria up too, because we will need more DPS.
Okay, slow and steady. Don't fuck with the hunter kites.
You got
Steal your
18
spares.
seconds to get to the orb because I'm gonna be losing it.
Sometimes two
Need to
of
sleep
the
on the
ads.
skull.
2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. Who's my orb?
Legionnaire cleaves, be sure you are not in front of them, please.
Need moon taken care of.
If it's left and you're not a hunter, don't hit it, please.
Square still needs a friend.
Got another kite in the middle. Skull.
Don't die, Hinka. Don't die.
And keep the hunters up.
Run with 2 hands, man.
Dragon King in the middle. Skull.
The square needs a kite.
Hinka's down.
Oh, be careful. I have some
Other hunters, grab his dragons.
Should I reincarnate now?
Don't die, guys. It's going well.
Heal the hunters. Keep them up. Zodiacs is down.
Alistair's down.
How many eggs we got left?
Alistair's down.
About 10. Well,
Just keep practicing, people. We'll this
hey,
is probably a
Bonjour,
while.
let me do the orb so I know what to do with it.
Yeah, let Kashon test. Just keep doing, guys. We need a bit of practice.
Welcome to Blackwing Lair.
Ray, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you go clockwise or counterclockwise. You just have to you run up the ramp and then you wait a second if you can, and then you.
My corner is perfect. I'm not sure the other corners.
This is really all about controlling the dragon game.
See what I'm doing with square? Every hunter, what I'm doing with square.
Okay, now
Stop playing tag with all these dragon things one after another.
Hey, overall,
All right,
pretty good for first try. We want more
Why-
heals on the hunters, though. In particular, guys, if you can make sure you have your max stam gear on, your DPS isn't so important. Your survivability is. And let me look at this. I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna start healing hunters as well. And release and run back.
Why do the warlocks have aggro on the dragon? Did y'all fear some?
No.
I don't know why it was on Summon Stone, but I had a hell of a time getting it off. Like, I dumped 3 shots into it and it didn't want to fucking look at me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so tip
I
for
kept flipping
caster
back and
DPS, don't focus on one mob, like hit one, then hit another, hit another. If you can spread that aggro around a little, you're less likely to pull, especially if you don't have an aggro dump. And yeah, when hunters go down, that is gonna sort of throw us all. But yeah, minimizing your aggro is one of the big tricks in this fight, especially when we're fresh geared. We're under geared for this, right? Just walking in the door. So do what you can.
like I said,
All right, do not use death coil again, please.
also I want to be sure, because I saw something. The hunters, when kiting, they use aspect, or it's only, I mean, to run faster. Or
Aspect of the cheetah will get you killed in this raid because the mage's AOE and the legionnaires cleave.
Okay.
Should have aspect of the monkey on, max stam, and your swift boots with the.
Swiftness potion helps a little bit too.
Yeah, swiftness potion would help if because the swift boots has a oh shit button, but it's a 1 hour cooldown.
I have 4 on me, so if you need swiftness, just trade me, guys. Trade Gogo.
The main thing that I was using last night was health pots because you really need to stay alive.
Yeah.
And can the daze mechanic be dispelled?
No.
No, it can't. So stream on that. I would say let them use their swiftness pots, and we'll just put more heals on them.
Yeah, everybody should be, just in the back of your minds. The hunter's got to stay.
But when you run on over the ramp as hunter with dragons on you, when you will jump from the ramp to get some distance from the dragons, to be in front of them, from the middle of the ramp or how? I want to understand.
You jump off of the opposite corner that you ran up on.
But they will catch
So
you.
you run. No, you run up the ramp and then you keep running until you get to the opposite corner, and then you can take a second to look behind you and make sure that they're all on the ramp, and then you just jump off and run to the next platform.
Also, hunters, if you see they catch you, just use the swiftness potion just at that point.
I have 10 swift. I have 10 potions on me if you may need some too.
Yeah, if you wanna split them up between the hunters, that would be nice.
Hunter priests. I want each priest to, in addition to your regular assignment, you will also be healing a hunter. Darhol, please do Hinka. I will do Bray. Zealous, if you can hit Zodex. We just have the 3, right? Yeah. Okay. And Risky, if you can sort of spot, keep an eye on all 3 of them as well. I do have a shaman also assigned to them, but since they're running around so much, just be sort of an emergency one, Shannon. If you can emergency hit, lesser healing wave on whichever hunter looks the scariest, and float. So is everybody clear on which hunter they have? Darhol on Hinka, Alistar on Bray, Risky and Zealous on Risky on Zodex, and Zealous help on Hinka. Actually, Zealous spot, because it varies. Usually, not all 3 of them are dying at the same second. Adjust and win.
Did you had some problems in the other corner, guys? With the ads?
No, it wasn't an issue at all. It's really not that hard.
Sometimes,
Zealous, you've got 3 and 4. Sorry.
Rogue, sometimes they spawn 2 at the same time, so just take that in mind. Like I am concussion blown one and going straight for the other, so they will not be loose.
Go when you pull these 3, do you want to like maybe pull them underneath the ramp so they run?
We can pull them on the ramp, but mine is caster and he cannot be, pulled. He's staying as, he's casting. He's not moving. So I need to get in to interrupt that mind controller. He's casting something.
That's what I'm saying. If you LOS them besides the ramp, he might come down to.
Well,
maybe not. I don't know.
Just tank them on the ramp or try to stun them because they cleave. How much you can. Or face them away from the DPS. Okay.
So again, positioning on our pull, you want all of us basically down at the bottom of the ramp?
Yeah, well, I mean, we need to kill these mobs, so the melee will be up there. The range can be at the.
Yeah, and the healers will just get to where we can just barely heal the melee. Cool.
Combat will drop after these 3 die, and you can drink or res.
Which is total hacks.
Alright, we're missing. Oh, let me get. He's offline, so let's go ahead and go again on Gogu.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
4 pony! Get her done. Any tank on square? Alright, Get to your corners and drink. Quick. Got 15 seconds.
If you have problems to any corner, just call it.
We got a dragon.
It's too far away.
We got a dragon on flow cat. Skull. You need to sleep on X or Skull now. Skull, please.
Looks like we're just killing this one.
Overhealing will kill you. Don't go crazy. Do the littlest amount.
We got 3 dragon in the middle.
Good job with shipping.
Square needs a kite.
Moon needs a kite.
X needs a kite. Square needs a kite. X
Skull
needs a
needs a
kite.
Far away. I can't do that. I can't do that yet.
3 dead healers.
Yeah, Dragon Spawn just murdering all the healers.
Practicing, guys. How many eggs did we destroy first time?
I'm down.
We got about 6 more done, so we got 6.
Moon needs a kite. Skull needs a kite.
And dead. Do we have like enough melee that we could maybe have 2 people guarding heals?
Well,
The problem with guarding healers in the middle is if we get aggro on them, they can't get kited. This fight's really all about the hunters getting these dragons as soon as they come up and kiting them.
Yeah, I think though if you just hit them, because the healer aggro, hopefully, we're watching and like I run away from them. But otherwise, there'd be no point at all at having a tank guarding the healers, and we've always had one.
My corner is perfect, I must say. It's just perfect, we can do it like forever.
Just, keep using those health pots, you'll be fine. Alright, let's release and run back.
Yeah. Do you see, guys, a countdown with the eggs, with the number of the eggs destroyed?
I'm not seeing that. I was wondering about that.
Yeah. So, how many did we kill this time?
I only see 6 left.
Well,
I don't know what the countdown was though.
The only
I
problem I
wonder
see...
if DBM... I'm not even seeing anything from DBM. Let me look and see if it's not a neighbor.
Dragons spawns are the main problem for us right now.
Are you having a hard time seeing if a hunter is kiting a dragonkin already? Because I'm getting reports that dragons that were already kited are being.
I don't think I'm doing it. I'm get target to target. As long as I don't see the 3 names I'm looking for, I select.
All right, we only have 3 hunters, so if the target says Brelina, Zodex, or Hinka, do not sleep that mob. Sleep another mob that is targeting Alistar or Crushing, or Risky. Those are
That's
just,
what
I
I'm looking
mean,
for. Just as long as it's not the 3 names, I'm sleeping.
Dalton, did you upload the newest version? It was updated.
How long ago was it updated? I got it 2 days ago, I think. Is there any been?
I just got mine today.
Yeah, it's still the Feb 10th one is the release.
Okay, so yeah.
I've tried updating several times and it still hasn't. It's not working for me.
they obviously haven't released a working version for BWL yet.
Yeah,
There's some
it seems
alpha
like
versions I'm using that are pretty decent, but I don't expect everyone to run an alpha release.
well then we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way.
What are you calling me?
With bourbon and painkillers?
Yeah, maybe a little heroin or something.
I haven't had an old fashioned in a long time.
I was gonna say, don't threaten me with a good time, but then you just had to use the H word, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing says rip my stomach lining up like painkillers and liquor.
Yeah, this fight is just clusterfuckery, so yeah, we'll just keep doing it till we sort of get it down.
The only other suggestion I can make is if your corners are covered and you have the availability to run to the middle and maybe pull one off that's stuck on cash, and bring it back, and y'all can kill it in between the orcs, but don't try to tank more than.
Yeah, for South Corner, Flocat grabbed one and we were able to kill it. I mean, it didn't seem like it was a big deal for our corner. It seemed like we kind of just took our time and still focused works, and then kind of came back to it and ended up.
Yeah, I couldn't get that one off.
Yeah, a lot of guilds just kill.
By the way, my DBM, if everyone checked, the countdown was turned off. It was not turned on by default.
On the good side, it seemed like hunter health looked pretty good. I don't know if that's only because they didn't have anybody chasing them, but
Or they're just running really good.
yeah, so coming together.
I mean, so I guess my question is, if a corner is clear, like, and there's nothing to fight, and I just see a dragon can go by, like, is it okay if I just grab one?
Only if it's not on a hunter. I don't. There's no reason to if it's on a hunter.
Yeah, if it's not on a hunter, keep it off us, because they'll totally be coming for healers.
I mean, because what I've been doing is, like, if it hasn't been on a hunter, I just taunt it, but then after I taunt it, I don't do anything. I just let it go where it goes after that, and I just hope that a hunter hits it by the time they are untaunted by me. But after that, I don't know where they actually go sometimes.
And other people need to remember once you have a bleed or something like that, they can't be flipped, so try not to.
Okay, we gotta hold off until Ori gets here before we can finish buffing Group 5. So we'll need a man.
I'll just buff our groups if y'all come over.
Oh, and for this fight, instead of eating mana food, I eat Stam food. Yeah.
Our corner is going really well. Is it okay if I throw a shield on one of the healers if I see him getting hit?
Of course. They may well have shielded ourselves, but in particular, keep an eye on the chamois. They're going to be the most vulnerable. And
Well, what I'll do
shield
is
themselves.
I'm going to load rank 5, and that way it won't override if there's already one on them.
If there's one on, they'll have a debuff, and you can't do it anyway. So don't even worry about that. Also, reminder, priests, keep your inner fire up. It helps.
Can I get a spirit, please? Must have missed the thing, the group one.
Shout name.
I got it. Someone got me.
Okay, cool. Oh, Ragnar.
5.
Sorry.
4.
Brain.
3.
Pulling
1.
for pony.
Fast the spell there. That was a nice job. Thank you.
Drink up.
When you're controlling Razor Gore, if you walk as far as you can until the cooldown is up and then kill an egg, you'll save time. We got
When these
need a kite on square. Ray's got it.
when these ads spawn, they're running at Razor Gore. So wherever Razor Gore is in the room, that's the direction they're gonna head. Like.
I tried to save you a bit. I taunted. Just take it off me. Okay.
Need a kite on square.
Perfect.
Got 2 in the middle.
Kite on X. We still need a kite on square.
And
Still need
cross.
one install.
And cross. I got cross on me. Let's kill it, guys. Kill cross.
3 dragon king in the middle. Needed the kite.
If your corner's free, go taunt one of those mobs off of Sean, please, and bring it back to your corner.
Yeah, keep that sheep. Keep.
Need a kite on square, please.
4 distracting shots. Can't get it off yet.
Kill cross.
Yeah, no.
Kill my target.
Kite on square.
Okay, no more dragons, please.
Got a legionnaire in the middle. Fear towards some.
Oh.
perfect.
Dar, was Gogu your tank?
I'm back.
We got 3.
One.
We got dragons killing healer.
Yes, Alistair, I did.
Raylan is getting healed.
He got bubbled.
Nice. Nice. Keep it doing, guys. It's going great. Perfect, perfect. Shana, can you ank?
Heal on Bray.
Raise down. Get ready to fear in the middle, guys. Just fear them. 2 eggs and they run away. Keep them fear.
And sheeps. Sheep if you feel like needed. Yep. Keep those sheeps.
All locks, just fear the shit in the middle, please.
We're almost there. A few eggs left.
Good job with shipping. Perfect.
3 eggs left.
I need a challenging shot on these dragons so I can grab them.
Just break them.
Tell me when is last egg so I can move to the boss.
This is cash on. I need to be on the orb.
Go.
No. Last egg is being popped. Just fight. Alright.
Okay.
Pick them up. Pick them up.
Oh.
1 egg left.
Okay, I'm ready. Fear, sheep, whatever.
Alright, phase 2.
Get in position.
It's on Borgir.
Borgir, run to the tanks. Borgir, run to the tank.
We got conflagrate. Keep everyone up.
If you have aggro, run to the tank.
Shit. No.
I was stunned. I couldn't do shit, and then he cleaved us.
Alright, get away from the boss. Flowcat's got the boss.
Soulstone.
Line of sight.
Cash up.
Keep cash up.
Keep go up too.
Keep go up. Are all our healers dead?
Most of them.
I'm using shield all, but I need another tank with me. Rock, build threat.
Do not get in front with him. Stay to the sides or the back because we get conflict.
Don't pull aggro.
Yeah, we only had 1 tank.
Why didn't we switch orbs at the end?
There was no tank that was free to get the orb. They all had ads on them.
I just had 1 ad. Somebody just needed to take that 1 off of me. I could have grabbed it.
No, at least we saw phase 2.
Somebody put on a shield and help tank. Alright, reposition for line of sight.
Stunned.
Heal Gogu. If you can heal, throw a heal.
I get one.
It's on Gogu. Heal Gogu. Don't be in front of him. Heal Borgir.
Evasion.
Evasion.
He's bubbled.
Heal Gogu.
I'm out of cooldown, so you know.
If you can onk, if you can battle res it.
Yes. Get some healers up. I'm conflagrate. Keep me up. Shield. Two hands, Kapachi.
Regen my mana in 2 hands, please.
You just did ya.
I'm good.
You're awesome, thank you.
No!
Patient.
Feign death, Zodex. Feign death.
Resist.
Feign deathing.
Come to me. Come to me, fucker.
Wand him! Wand!
Cool down, guys. No!
Execute with both hands.
No, I'm dying.
You are fucking not dying.
Wands for the win. You got it, boys.
Zonkashon.
Hilkishon. Keep Gogu up.
No.
You're not dying. No. Oh fuck. Now I'm in.
Oh no. Zonkashon.
Keep Kashan up.
DPS.
Execute, Cash. Execute.
Shit. No.
Hey.
Fucking way.
Oh, we got
Spaney.
this.
2 hands, Spaney. 2 hands, man.
Zonkashon. Hilkishon.
All you can, Spaney. All you can.
Oh
Yeah!
my god! Good job, boys. Holy shit!
Good
What a
deal.
Oh
shit show.
yeah. Now that, my friends, is non-face roll rating. Isn't that better?
Clean
All right.
kill.
Remember the res stuff. Get the resers up.
I got some epic crits there at the end. That talisman.
That was
No,
awesome.
I gotta take a drink now.
Hell yeah. Nice job, everybody. Way to hang the fuck in there.
I had a lot of fun, seriously.
Yeah, right?
You sounded like you were scared for a minute.
Fine. I didn't get the DPS. I got to heal the whole time, but that was fun.
Hey. Excellent.
Hey, if you guys can do phase 2 with 15 people, I mean, my god.
Ah, that was fun. That was the best raid I've had since Classic started. Excellent.
This raid, we just got started.
Right.
So are we gonna all run in there as a group, get those little gremlins or what they are, and then go get them?
Don't go into the next room.
Yeah, let's
Nobody
get all
run into the next
res.
room.
Don't go anywhere. Hang out here. We're gonna rebuff, pat ourselves on the back, grin some more, and then we'll deal with it.
Reload the margarita machine.
Exactly.
Moonshine, baby, moonshine.
I just want my espresso IV pumped back up.
I'm assuming spine. I don't know.
That is a BIS tank weapon for non-orcs, but
I mean, I have Quell Soror, so I don't really.
That's also, this is Dolo. That's also an upgrade for one of my one-handers. So I mean, if no tank wants it, it does upgrade my DPS.
Oh man, I'll just off spec it, whatever.
And I'm still shaking from that fight.
Yeah, those are the fun fights right there. Just eking it out.
At the end, though, y'all really need to let me get that orb. I mean, I only had one dragon on me. I could have gotten the orb easily.
That wasn't what caused all that to happen, though. Anyway.
Yeah, it is, because he went over there and flagged everybody, or Brad thought I.
He just went after Borgier. Borgier just kind of needs to sacrifice himself to death there, and then let you two fight for it.
Yeah, but if one tank will automatically get aggro throughout the entire fight, why?
Yeah, that's the idea, except when
Stay
it's brings
bunched.
some of the shit.
all right. We're gonna off spec roll. Never mind. Gratz Borgier on the Bloodfang Break.
Caution, you
And
don't want Spine's Heater?
No, it's without being hit capped. I don't. It's no good for.
Gratz Zodex on the Dragon Stalker. And Gratz Gogu um on the
Spine Changer.
Okay.
All right, everybody, let's group up on Cookie Nipple. Let me buff my group so I'm not a scrub. All right, what I want to do here is sprinters, all my rogues, and Floquet. I want you to run to the far corner over here and tag the 3 goblins that are over there. Everybody else, we're gonna go over here. Hunters, put on aspect of the cheetah for me. Couple of healers run with the sprinters too, because they'll need some heals.
And don't stay still. Just run because they are deadly with bombs.
Yeah, don't stand still at all. Like, pop shit, run. Pop shit, run.
And don't talk to the boss.
Yes, please do not talk to them.
Just saying.
Good call.
Is that pack or cheetah?
We want pack, aspect of the pack. All right, everybody's go. 3, 2, 1, run! Kill and loot them. Make sure you loot them.
Your ally.
You can stun them.
Price. Now he shall serve me.
Elementium ore, yay!
There's only 6 goblins, so once you tag them, you can jump back down and read.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm super confused about what that was, but
Good job.
Got all 6.
Yeah, everybody
Did we get
check.
sands? Yeah.
Everybody check all the goblins because they do have the sands, and we need.
Here, Elementium, or is Gogo jumping?
All right. Go ahead and if you're not a tank, or I need a priest and tanks to run to Lord BRS. So our tanks are going to be Gogu, Kashan, and Pluket, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Can another priest go? I'm messing with
Risky's
Sealy's.
going.
And we need to get our tanks to fire res buff. Everybody else is not going. So just a couple of DPS and the tanks in the.
By the way, Kashon, I spoke with Vilius and he was tanking Velstraz with normal tanking gear, so don't go for full fire resistance.
Floquet.
Just put hit to big hit cap and a bit more threat and some stamina.
Sure.
Like normal tanking gear. The tanking order is this one. Floquet first, which I mean all of us will use Greater Stone Shield Potion when tanking the boss, so be sure you just press that potion right before moving in front. When moving in front we will call that, so our healer will be aware of doing that and you will not die. So when, for example, Floquet will start burning and Gogu is the second tank to get in front, I will call it. Gogu moving in front, so healers can put a shield on me and be aware I will be there and I will take damage.
Okay, we want to have the priests please spread into the caster groups, one each. So if we could get one in group 8. Yeah, we got one in group 8. 7, 6, 5.
Do you need me to go? I didn't go over there. She's ragged. Do you need me to run over there?
No. Risky got it. It's all good. Yeah, so priests are good. Okay, so for heals, there will be one tank at a time taking big damage. And so the deal, the way this fight works, we'll get positioned properly, which Gogu and Stream will go over, especially for melee. We start the fight. Tank gets aggro. Everybody else is very careful not to get aggro. And the tank starts taking a lot of damage right off the bat. Periodically, the boss is going to zap one of us, and the first two people will be mana users, usually healers. And you'll get a big ass, well, you would get a skill over your head, although DBM not working, so we'll just need to watch it and call it. And that person, if you don't get the hell out, you will blow up the rest of the raid. So what you're going to do is you're going to run over here behind this pillar so that you are away from the rest of the raid, but can still reach either the raid if you're a healer or the boss if you're a DPS. All your casts at that point will turn to instant casts for a period of time, so heal the hell out of everything. Nothing costs mana in here, by the way, for anybody ever, so you can use your max, ranks up, everything the whole time. But if you're the bomb, you run over here, you heal or DPS like mad, and then boom, you're going to explode and die. So I've got a lot of healers assigned to the tanks because probably a couple of us are going to croak. If one of the priests, for instance, dies, then one of the unassigned priests start healing tanks. You're going to be on them anyway.
Can't carry any more of those.
So let me hit this just so you can see it. Blink. And that went into officer, of course.
Man, it's a 30-second cooldown.
Okay, so so our tanks are going to be Floquet first, then Gogu, then Cashon. So those will be the order, and they'll be swapping back and forth and eventually blowing up and dying. So it's just the main tank. And so we have Kapachi, Crushing You, Tar, and Alistar will solely almost be on the main tank, with one exception. The rest of the raid's going to be taking a lot of fire damage, so your potion will soak up some of that, but then we will all start going tick, tick, tick down. If you've got some fire resist gear, put it on. It's totally worth it, especially since mana is not a thing. So get rid of your MP5 gear, MP5 gear, put on fire resist gear. The priests will periodically be throwing prayer of healing to keep their caster groups up in between healing the tanks. Shamans, please be, since we don't have priests on the melee groups, please be chain healing the melee like crazy shaman. Just keep those babies up. You guys are pretty much on the melee. Priests will help a little with that. Druids will help a little with that. But our main focus is going to be our group and our tank. Any questions or anything I didn't cover? Fast heal or big heal? Okay. So some of you are spec'd, for instance, for improved healing way, right? Use that. If you're not spec'd for improved healing way, be ready to do fast spots. I'd like to have coverage. Hots all the time, everywhere, no mana cost. Everybody be hotting, bubbling, healing. Bubbles mainly for the tanks. Don't bother healing the person that runs over to the side. They're going to die anyway. So overlap, use your whole toolkit, but max rank of everything. And remember, if you get chosen to die, your giant long heal is an instant. So just top everybody off as quick as you can. We're gonna basically not move unless we get called to be the big boomer. The big boomer. You all get to be boomers today. So yeah, and max heal gear rather than MP5 because mana's not a thing on this fight at all. So if you got a question, ask now.
I want to mention something. Krashinu, you will give us, I mean, the tanks. fire resistance totem. Um, the totems, by the way, guys, can be cleaved, so you need to be careful where you put them. Also, we need look, Valeria have a diamond over his head. All the melee stay with on top of Valeria because that cleave is deadly. Also, Krashino, let's test because we will start fighting me and Kashun from the other side. Just put fire totem down to see if we will get, let's say, Valeria.
I want Crushing to be over there with y'all. On the other side of
I'm good,
Vale,
Nordo.
so you don't have to worry about whether you're getting the totems or not. We do need to move Floket into there.
Krashino, don't stay any in front of him because he will breed over you and you will die. Just stay somewhere in here. Yeah. Okay.
Also,
I've already
Rainer, can you
gone over the stack point with Valeria, so we don't have to worry.
come stand on the stack point like farther away from the pillar that range you're going to be on? Yeah, and you want to stay as close to the wall as possible, guys, while still being able to heal the tank. And the tank will be where Floket is right now. So as long as you're in range of Floket, get as far away as possible. That'll avoid any kind of chaining or reduce chaining.
All right, something we had issue with last night is Vale is friendly now. Before we start the fight, the threat meter will not work unless you deselect him and reselect him. Easiest way to do that is just not have him selected until after he buffs you. Trying to think what else I wanted to say. Oh, we're not getting a warning on the bomb, so I will be calling your name. He turns. It'll scare the shit out of you when he does, but he doesn't do anything except cast the bomb. I'll try and call your name. If you see the debuff, you can go ahead and start running. You'll start glowing red. But I will try and call everybody's names that gets called when you get the bomb. You're running over here. If you're the first two or three, and you're a caster, watch your threat like a hawk because you will pull aggro and kill us all. DPS is going to be held off until Gogu gives us the go ahead to DPS. Flowcat is going to go to about 3k, and then Kashan and Gogu are going to start up, and they're going to go until they're at 3k, and then we should have the go ahead.
Yeah, we will call for DPS to start. Also, the main job for DPS is to watch threat meter and don't go above Kashon. If you close,
Yes.
just stop. Stop because you will wipe us. It's enough for the boss to turn over the casters and to bread over them and they are dead.
Yeah, it's slow and steady. It's not a DPS race.
Did Shaman Stomper say anything? Didn't you?
No.
All right. Do we have any final questions?
Did I overhear dampen magic helps?
No, I wouldn't worry about it. No, we need all the healing we can get. Crushing. If you get called for the bomb, you need to run towards the stairs, back in that corner, back here.
So, Rainer, don't you want to move a little farther away from the pole, or do you think? Yeah, okay, everybody stack between Cookie Nipple and the wall. You can be right up on the wall. You don't have to be any farther forward. Real tight. Nice and tight.
Stream, I don't know if you want to do it this way, but our melee can
Hands up.
pre-stack on the first attack.
It doesn't matter because we can't. They can't start attacking until he's gonna move. So just stay where you're at
Right.
and run in. That'll give you something to do while you're waiting on the aggro to get.
Okay, Anzel's joined us now. Thank you.
Any reason not to?
All right, I think we're ready to start the RP.
One second, Spanny, can you put him somewhere where we can get the, I mean, not in front, somewhere here. Yeah, let me check. We should be fine. Yep, we are fine. Thank you.
I see Bob there. Are we gonna wait for Bob?
He's in Undercity. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna take my fire resist pot then.
Yeah,
Fire
drink
resist
your
pot.
fire resist pots, please. Everybody needs to have one.
Hey guys, this is can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, yeah, sorry guys. I actually had to go to the hospital. I just got back. Everything's okay, but sorry, I missed the raid invite and all that shit. You guys full?
Yeah, we're full.
Okay, good. You replaced me. Okay. Yep. Sorry, couldn't make it. Who's
Glad
streaming?
you're okay,
Anybody?
man.
I know. I think I got so excited about Blackwing Lair, man. My heart just was like went crazy. Hey, is anybody streaming? Darhole, probably.
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. I'll check it out. Good luck, guys.
Okay, guys, we got 5 folks, one of whom isn't here, so Bob doesn't count. 4 people who don't have fire potions, which, if you don't have one, say so, and we'll get you one.
All right, guys. Pot your pot. Bob, how long?
About 1 minute.
All right, we'll wait for Bob. Yeah, everybody's good on fire pots now, so.
And just double check, melee pretty much stands in close to the same spot as they would for Ani, a little closer, and they don't blow up if they get the buff, correct?
Yeah, melee will only unless you're a shaman that's DPS, and you will not get the buff unless you pull aggro at the exact right time. So you don't have to worry about it. The only thing you have to worry about is not pulling aggro because you're gonna be hitting him like a train because you have unlimited rage and unlimited energy. So just watch your threat.
But to be clear, the enhancement shamis do need to run out, correct?
Yeah, but we don't have any in the raid right now. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. All right.
Barely have any shamis.
Let's all switch to our shamis.
I'm not attuned. I don't think my level 1 can get in here.
Yeah, mine's not created. No thanks.
It's the curse of the day raid, no shamans and bad loot.
Okay, how long are we waiting? 'Cause food?
Bob should be here any minute.
Oh, cool. We're gonna wait for Bob. All right.
Did you drink a knife and soup, Alistar?
No, I use stamina on this one. Stamina food. Tender wool steak. Yeah.
Yeah, I was on earlier. I'll get excited, and I just started on a new blood pressure medicine yesterday, and my blood pressure went down to like 60/40. I thought I was gonna die.
Yuck, man.
Shit.
Tell your doctor, hey, BWL broke your meds.
I didn't tell him that was one of the medications I'm currently on is BWL.
Zud found out he's actually kiting on Rhaegar and had, I see how it is.
Probably would have helped raise his blood pressure.
Yeah, no, right?
You missed a great
All
kill,
right.
Zud.
Let's get Bob buffed up quick.
Yeah, I'm watching the clock go by. I'm like, okay, they're pulling now.
All right.
They're I was freaking out. All right, I'll shut up. You guys.
Somebody, Floquette, you want to talk to him?
Too late, friends.
Okay, watch your aggro. Let's get some loot.
Control myself.
And shield Floquet right before starting.
Dar, you probably know who has biggest spell power. Have that person shield him.
No,
Is it
nobody
you
hits
or
the
is-
boss. Nobody until Floquet has it. I will start second, Caution will start third.
Remember to reset so threat meter works. Don't target too soon.
Flame, death, destruction. Cower mortals before the wrath of Lord.
Pre-bubble, please.
No. Watch the tail.
You don't need to target the boss. That's the main reason.
No DPS, please.
Go start Caution. Okay.
Hinka bomb. Hink. All right, go DPS.
Easy Caution, cause I can catch Floquet so fast and
Keep
I
Floquet up.
I can't
Spainy
see
bomb.
what meters.
Deselect him and reselect him.
Oh no, I need to take it easy.
It's on Gogu. Firepower bomb.
It's a wipe.
So,
I got
did you
soul
see how
stone.
much damage we're taking from the fire stuff? If you've got more fire resist gear, put your shit on, because then we don't have to concentrate on the raid as.
Don't release. Don't release.
Yeah, do not release. But also be very careful when you pop, not to run forward. I have a soul stone. Res somebody else.
One thing to mention is to not target the boss. Sometimes he's aggro you if you target him only. Is that right, Stream?
What was the question, sorry?
I mean, in the beginning he was turning over us, over me and Caution. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either. Did you blood rage or anything?
No, I didn't hit anything. It didn't target him. I'm not sure about Caution, but we should
No, I didn't
mention
have him
this.
targeted either.
So I don't know. Maybe other person. I don't know.
Floquet was too far away from him.
Not really.
You hear me?
All right. He will kill you if you get too close to him. So stay away from him.
Let's get everybody resing.
Yeah, might be that we were too close to him. I don't know.
We need to take the tanks back and get the fire.
Flo died when he was supposed to, right? He didn't die from lack of heal. Is that correct?
Check your combat log, Floquet, see what's the biggest hit there. Maybe we need more fire resistance on.
He was pretty low, so I'm not
I'm
sure.
pretty sure he died when he was supposed to.
I thought he did too.
Hey guys, back. It's about to be.
Who's the robot?
Cash, did you get hit with a res already?
No.
Well, let's.
Good job on the resing. That was the correct order. Very nice. You guys are.
Let's put more tanking, fire resistance gear, Flow and Caution. I will put more pieces.
Like he turned Flame Breath the raid, right? Like somebody pulled aggro, I feel like.
Oh, we had 2 tanks die.
Yeah, that wasn't until the end. So that healing is intense. I would like to see Chamois in particular, man, be spamming max rank chain heal on everybody as much as you can, and maybe even hit the ranged a little bit now and again, because I know I had to spend a little more time hitting Prayer of Healing than I would like to do. I'd rather be more on the tanks. So max rank chain heal.
Go ahead and pop another fire wrist pot. Are we getting
We're still
the?
rebuffed and stuff.
Are we getting the FR buff? Yep.
Yep.
What did we get him down to anyway? I wasn't really paying attention.
We got him 17%.
Yeah, with control he dies. It's fine. DPS was good.
Yeah, what I'm doing in this as a priest is basically I throw 2 heals on tanks, I throw a prayer of healing. 2 heals on tanks, prayer of healing. 2 heals on tanks, prayer of healing. Tossing out renews when I can if the tank looks good, but the tanks are taking a lot of damage, so that's why I'm asking for Chamois to also please throw some heals if you can on the lowest members in a group with priests. That's usually going to be people with lower health points or lower fire resist. Oh, they were. It's just the damage cell is intense. So everybody's going to need constant heals. And if you're a druid, you're hotting people like mad. It's so nice having mana not be an issue, right? So.
All right. Now that we're coming back in, Cash, or Crushing, Cash, and Goku, y'all can run along the outside wall as long as you got all your buffs. Around the back side and go back to where you were, but don't get too close. Flocat, you're gonna start over here.
I think if Loket hugs the wall, he could just make it to the ramp.
He's engaging, so I would rather not risk.
I will return the favor.
Fire resistance.
Is there a reason why you can't use Holy Nova there?
Doesn't
No,
heal for
not
enough.
if you have it. But There's
I'm
other
just
better
saying,
things that are cheaper.
doesn't it hit everybody though at one time that's close?
Just your party for one
Oh,
or two. It doesn't heal a lot, and it still eats a full global, so it's very ineffective.
Okay, I thought it hit the whole raid. I couldn't remember.
Later it does, but not in vanilla.
Not in this patch. I gotcha.
Don't Arya.
Don't
Ah,
target.
fuck.
Don't target.
I was thinking he was still like the other thing. I was going to put thorns on.
Okay, so everybody run back. Everybody law Litoria on the way.
Wow.
Pro move.
A lot of fire resistance potions right there.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did.
You pulling hands out?
I'm not dying without
Worse.
a fight.
You can send each of us a fire resist potion and we'll be good.
So what?
Well, then I guess it's a good thing I got about 25 on me. Huh?
Let's re-mention, don't target the boss until we start the fight.
Oh, that wasn't a target issue.
She just
That was
She was running up to buff somebody. It didn't. Yeah. It happens. If you ever do it again, you shall be shot. But everybody makes a mistake now and again. But boy, that was an expensive.
Very.
I'm just trying to imagine how many face palms there were.
It's okay, I'll be her later on.
You want to know the truth? I started laughing.
I
was like, oh my god.
I started
knew
laughing,
it.
but I was deathly scared.
Some fucker had to do it.
It happens before anyway.
Yeah, you're not the first one who's pulled that kind of stuff. That's how come they mentioned it, but yeah. Okay, so there we are.
Yeah, but they just
I
got
couldn't even
back
see
from
her
getting
running
the
up
stupid
because
box.
I was in the middle of the NASA ball.
Yeah, he does not need to be talked to again after the first time. He's now hostile. If you go anywhere near him or target him, it can trigger that.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't laying there sleeping. I don't even have a fucking clue what I was thinking.
I had him targeted the whole time, and that didn't draw aggro.
It doesn't usually, but we used to have a bug where every once in a while that would cause problems. So that's a better safe than sorry kind of thing. But definitely don't run up to him. Don't poke the dragon.
Yeah, the target thing doesn't matter, but if you get close to him, he will kill you.
I think that was a private server thing.
Yeah, probably. Yes,
you can
should have
you can
released.
you can zone directly into BRS as a ghost to get your buffs tank and priest and whoever else is.
Should we all release?
Yes, run back, please.
Do you have a priest in Ubers? Yep. Okay. Going up top then.
Pop another fire pot.
I'm gonna pop it once it's pulled.
Smart ass.
Is everyone going to get the buff from Ubers or only the tank?
Only the tanks.
Okay.
It would be a lot easier to heal the whole raid if everybody did.
It would take us probably 15 minutes to buff the whole raid.
Yeah, there's a cooldown on the mobs cast now. Instead of being able to, target buff, it's target buff, wait 30, 45 seconds. Next, so it'd take too long to do 40 people. So be very careful coming in. As soon as you step in the door, hang a tight right, stay on the wall.
Hug the wall. It is your new friend.
Not usually one, Tina. We had some buggy shit happen last night, but normally we all just die.
No, the gate closes on 99.
You're not going to give me a buff because I'm not a tank?
Nope, we got time for that.
The fuck? I'm right here.
Waiting for one, Tina.
That's kind of bullshit.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until Ans gets back to do 7, so hang on, you'll get...
That's just fucked.
What's wrong?
I'm kind of pissed. There's 5 people in Ubers and they're not going to give me a fucking buff?
It has a cooldown, Ansel, and we need to get moving. You don't. We're not buffing anybody else except the 3.
Looks like all of Group 2 is here, if y'all want to buff them. Oh, it's risky. Alright, I'll hit that for you while you're running back.
Alright, let's buff up. Let's kill this bitch.
Pre-pot, your fire resist.
Aren't you glad you came home?
Okay, so again, changes from last time. Make sure max ranks of everything. Chamois are going to do a little bit more chain healing across groups a bit, but still focusing mainly on tanks and melee. Priests, toss your renews and your prayer of healing. Every 3 or 4 casts, do prayer of healing.
Alright, we are ready to go.
Pre-bubble, Floquet and Floquet Greater Stone Shield. Ink. Right there. It's perfect. Nobody touch the boss. Go Cashon.
Firepower, you are the bomb.
You can start DPS, guys. Take it slowly.
What? Risky, you're the bomb. Arya, you're the bomb.
Gogo moving in front.
Alright, heals on Gogu. Rainer, I'm the.
Lorna, you're getting close.
Yeah.
This element, you're the bomb.
You guys, come on. You give me up.
Easy
2 hands.
shit.
2 hands, guys.
Good job, guys.
Perfect.
Yay.
Sweet. Raise the dead.
Good job.
Bring out your dead.
Do you know what's really embarrassing? People are watching this stream and just saw me run up to that.
Yep, you're gonna go down in
God.
history. Posterity gotcha.
Fucking forever.
It's no longer called Jenkins, it's called Oria.
That was always my favorite title.
That was not
Okay,
that bad.
reminder please. Get yourself a res macro that says who you're resing in chat, like all the ones you see there in the chat window. Somebody resed Rainer and I was standing there trying.
Man, I wish the Essence of Red lasted like an hour. That'd be great.
Get your rebuffs out.
Yeah, that 100 fire resist definitely, I would have died without it.
No, you wouldn't have. We would have just healed you.
It's,
You're back on.
we have so much DPS.
My people all ran off. They're not grouped. I will rebuff at the spot we are going to pull next stuff from.
Yeah, the DPS is
Punks
not
getting
an issue.
anything in here, come on.
Yeah. So let's go group up there and we'll rebuff there.
Alright, Gratz Arya on the Storm Rage belt. Gratz Bray on the Dragonstalker belt. And looks like Gratz me on the Mind Quickening.
Grats.
By the way, I know I did it. It's make sure you change your equipment. Put your MP5 stuff back on, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's a regular pot, regular gear.
Stream, can you remind me? We sleep the
Sleep the Wormkin.
yes, and first skill it's Cedar.
No, the Seethers are kites. You're killing the flame skills.
So first skill and second kill are flame skills.
Yep. And the third kill is Captain.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay. So first kill Skull, second Cross, and third is Diamond. We have 2 sleeps, right? The Wilkins. And let's kite blue square. Okay. Look at Gogu. Jumping star. I will tank Skull in this corner, facing him this wall behind me. Don't be in front there, just stay behind. Cross will be tanked in this corner by Floquet. Same thing. Cashon will tank Captain in here. Cashon, he's cleaving, he's doing a lot of damage. Keep him there. And Cashon will need 1 or 2 healers for watching him. Who's kiting the
Zodek?
I'm gonna add Zealous to Kashon as well there, since I think we also have some sleeping and stuff going on. So
For the sleeping ones, do we put any curse on them, warlocks?
Yeah, I need a warlock to put cursed tongues on the
Taken care of.
worm. Okay.
Who's sleeping?
I wanna get Kapachion Circle, Cookie Nipple, and Ansel. Can you spam sleep on Moon for me?
When he says spam, spam it because it breaks.
Yeah,
Keep
just
doing
keep
it.
spamming it.
Even when they start hitting it and killing it, keep spamming it because it keeps that thing from going.
Okay, let's see if everyone is ready.
just real quick, the reason I'm putting this up as 4 tank assignments is in case anybody drops and Dolo or Trothax need to pick things up or Rogue. So that's what's there. Aside from that, just Radial and
Okay, who's pulling a hunter?
Who's getting skull?
Gogo.
Okay, I've got you over.
We can use some pulling. A hunter should pull for Kashon, the diamond.
Definitely need a diamond to Kashawn. The other tank should be able to pick up X and Skull as they come running by.
Oh, wait a second. Do I pull those 3 into this hallway here?
What 3?
Diamond, X, and
I just need somebody to shoot diamond and run back out around the corner where Kashawn is. Where trying.
Kashon is green triangle. Just pull until Kashon and Kashon will taunt off you.
The other tanks will pick up X and Skull as they're running by.
Yeah.
Got it.
So Floquet, tank crossing this corner when I'm jumping here, okay?
Ansel, are you gonna be able to sleep Moon for me, please?
Okay.
Come over here and get ready, because you're gonna have to run up into this room.
5,
Okay.
4, 3,
Pull for
2,
Kashon,
1.
please. Cross everyone. On the captain now. Kill them, guys. After those, we are going for the moon. Let's kill moon. And
Alright.
You can feign it, but we kill Cookie Nipple back here.
Square's still back here.
Where's my tank on circle? We still got a mob, guys.
Let's kill blue square then. Easy, we have another.
Ooh, pretty.
Did we get some epics? Awesome.
Hey.
Want my boots? Come on, boots. Ah, those guys faced away, please.
Don't those guys need to be spam slept?
Res.
Were we giving these to the threat tank? What's the prior sheet say?
It's best in slot for me, but I can pass for DPS. I just
It's prior for threat.
Yeah. All right. So Gratz go goo on the first drink. Conic Michael.
thank you.
All right. Now these packs change, so you gotta watch the names.
I got a green sparkly on this one. If you could grab it so it goes away.
We're doing the same position in the hallway here, aren't
Yeah.
Yeah, we should all
We're
do
gonna
that.
pull this pack exactly like the last.
Ansel, you can stay in here.
Yeah, Ansel, stay up here with.
It's easier where they don't break your sleep.
All right, same pack this time. We got one kite, 2 sleeps. So
Ansel's not moving.
whenever you're ready, pull
5,
Diamond back to
4,
Kishon, and
3,
then we'll kill.
2, 1.
On Diamond.
He tried to knock me the fuck out.
Do you want to kill the kiter first or sleep?
Yeah.
Because Square is here if you want to grab.
Yeah, I will grab it. It's the same for the captain, so really. Oh, keep me up.
The Square can be tranked, so he needs to be tranked right now. I think. I mean, it did on private servers. So. All right.
Let's take moon.
Take moon. All right, so for this suppression, we
Another
use
one.
skull for
Another epic.
another cloak.
Yeah. Nice. We are pretty lucky. Must say it.
I think we're just good.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and take a break. If you don't need loot, go ahead and start.
You don't want to stand all the way over there. Remember that patrol?
Yeah, you need to stay on the ramp. Everybody take break on the.
I put a timer. Do you see it, guys?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
freaking BBM.
There we go.
Okay, so return time is 4:40. Server. Nice round number.
All right, Grats Lorna on the cloak of Draconic Might. Did we say we got another one, or was that?
Thank you.
No, that's it.
For the Horde!
Damn you, Bob. what he sent me to the freaking guild. Like I don't have enough shit. I should be so thankful I need to send it to you. Why do you guys put those goofy things in your name? I can't do it.
This is the European raid. Get a European keyboard, okay?
That's not gonna happen. I don't even have a freaking numpad on my laptop. So I can't even do the thing. I have to make people meet me when they have that crap in their name.
We speak American here, son.
That's right.
American. Yeah.
Bad American.
Yeah. I'm just so glad you can shift click now for those things. Oh my god.
Yeah, American, where a battery can charge your car or it can be a criminal charge.
Shift click is bad. That's how I drank 3 pots today.
So's running forward into bed.
Ah, I was gonna make that joke.
No, that was pretty good.
I want to
Like
say, by the
800,
way,
800 gold run.
Heal
All those
Team, you are my heroes. You guys are fucking rocking this. I'm just sitting here grinning. You made my.
Well, I made you laugh tonight anyway, Allie.
Yes, you did. You did. And everybody else is rocking it too. It's just, hurt my healers.
I
Different
still
kind
can't
of rock.
believe I did that.
We shall mock you for a long time.
I'm okay with it. I was just like, fuck. Now I gotta switch my boots and my gloves again so I can buff them. Okay, where the fuck? And as soon as I get up there, I was like, fuck. Hey, I'm on my A game. Asinine.
But now we get to have the fun room.
Oof.
That bad.
All right.
Do the rogues all have their little pets so you guys can mark them? Did you guys go over that?
We can see stealthers.
Oh,
We
that's
just
right.
need
We got more
to
stealth
mark
guys here.
who are we gonna get to do traps. We're gonna do Valeria, Boyer, and Bob. Is that okay?
Fine with me.
All right, I gotta figure out what markers to give you guys. So.
Oh, you don't need pets either, Kia. we can see you in stealth raid wide, unlike private servers.
That's okay. I still like to get my cockroach out.
Where you going, Go-Go?
I don't know. I try to have a better view.
I noticed in the raid last night too, the traps didn't reset either, right?
Yes, it does reset.
Oh, okay, because I thought last night they weren't.
All right, we're going down this far wall because the upper platform will aggro if you try to go on the other wall that we're used to going down. So we go down this wall and turn, and then go up the.
I want a hunter pull for Kashun all the hatchers. One of the hunter, and only when we are asking.
No
All right.
totems when we start moving.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna kill 2 or 3 of these hatchers in this first pack of orcs here, and then we're gonna move. No DPS on orcs or
whelps.
Whelps until Gogu calls for it.
Yep.
And
Don't-
a call out again on the totem thing, guys. Once we start moving, don't lay down any totems. Apparently, the aggro in here is way worse than on P servers even.
Take them off your bar for this shit.
And like Rainer says, no totems. No totems this room. Okay.
All right, let's get going.
Let's
Let's
put-
do a ready.
So, are you just you and Keshawn, or do I need to have Flo covered too?
I post the targets. We have Locket, Rock, and Dolo for orcs. We can ship Square and Moon and kill Cross and break one of the ships at a time. Not all of them. Now we need to wait.
All right.
Let's wait for the works, and when they go away, we pull Skull. Okay. Ink. Be careful with the flame strike. When he's casting flame strike, move away from flame strike.
And never hit the whelps. Stop hitting the whelps.
All right, sheep's up.
This is, by the way, another room to watch it on your HOTS, if you can avoid them.
Guys, stop killing the whelps.
Do not kill whelps until we call for it, please. Absolutely no DPS on whelps until it's called. Kill Moon. Alright, let's get Square.
I have one whelp on me. I'm wandering kind of toward you guys a little there.
Don't use multi-shot here either. Really bad idea.
Yeah, no multi-shots, please. No multi-shots.
And again, we killed a whelp. Don't do that.
Alright, Bray, grab
Skull.
Skull for us. Grab the next hatcher, and then we'll drink and move up. Bullet.
move out of strike.
Alright, let's AoE.
Kill the web.
Let's kill whelps and then drink quick.
Drink, don't pull more. Drink.
Hug wall.
DPS never stand on top of tanks because you'll eat a flame strike. There's no reason to be on top.
Oh, for the drinking, run up to where the group is grouped, then sit down
Yeah.
and drink there. If you stay
Everybody's-
back, you'll end up getting stuck.
Everybody group up, we're gonna move.
Let's pull the next section.
Don't kill the whelps.
Not yet, not yet. Don't pull the hatcher yet. You can pull it
there's
now.
whelps.
My bad. That's one.
Grab this, grab skull for us. Everybody move. Can't pull aggro on these things or kill them.
I will need an AoE after
Yeah, AoE.
There's too many.
Drink quick.
With 2 hands. And let's be ready.
Don't heal, just drink. Just drink. We're back in combat, so if you sat down, stay down if you can.
These whelps just arrived, they're at half health. Don't fucking hit them, guys.
Yeah, tanks only.
Let's kill these and drink again.
Drink. Oh, orcs. Oh, let's take orcs next.
No DPS on whelps, please. A sheep. Kill X. Moon. After Moon's dead, let's pull Skull. Everybody move to the corner. Do not be near that mob when he flame strikes. It's AoE. Drink.
Move to this corner and drink.
This is where drink with 2 cans really became a thing.
Exactly.
After this, we're gonna follow Gogu up around the corner into the next corner in the hallway, up above the.
Should come some orcs. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they might be there. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Okay.
Whenever you're.
Ink. He's down.
Keep up. Don't get out of line.
Let's AoE here.
AoE.
Incoming orcs. Mark them. Okay, I can see.
Do you need a distract?
Yes. So we can mark properly. Okay. Let's pull.
Healers, I recommend this back corner here until we move up.
After these orcs are dead, we're gonna move on up the stairs and hit the corner of the wall back.
Should be a hitcher anytime soon.
One just patted away.
Alright, let's move and then AoE up here in the corner.
Hatcher, careful.
Alright, it's coming. We need tank on this hat.
Yeah, take the hatcher away from the raid.
Turn him away from us. Get out of the flame strike.
And drink.
Kill this hatcher quick. Alright, kill it. Kill all the way.
Drink.
Drink.
I can't do that. Not enough
Alright, these hatchers are too close together to pull. We're gonna have to wait. Or we're gonna have to tank two, unless we can get a distract on one of them.
Perfect.
What was that? Oh shit.
Worked.
Ah, that was close. After this, we'll probably have to AoE. And then we'll move up into our first cubby.
Like one gone for the second.
Guys, please don't AoE until we call it. Drink. Pull when it's safe.
Got a hatcher?
Yes. Stay away from it.
After it's dead, we need to move around the corner.
Can be ready to pull the next one.
Don't pull this one. Let's look this. Do you want AoE go
Yes,
or
yes, AoE drink.
kill him? All right, on this last cubby now, Broodlord pulled. He's got a pretty big aggro radius, so
Yeah, let's take on the right corner, just far away from the boss in the next cabin.
I wanna just stay right here for right now. We're gonna get rope to tank the whelps when we go. Oh, and we're doing Gogu, Kashon, and Flocat on the boss. Is
yes.
Alright, so when we pull Broodlord, we need to all head towards where Broodlord is right now. That's where we're going to be DPSing you. Hunters, you can do whatever you want, but don't pull aggro, fend up, pull down. Mages, warlocks, shaman, whoever, don't DPS until Gogu tells you can. We gotta play it easy on the DPS because he threat caps real quick.
Let's pull the hatcher.
Healing is pretty intensive on this fight. Whoever's got aggro has to be spam healed. They'll get mortal striked, and we have to shield the tank that gets mortal strike. He does a blast wave that blows the melee away. So we'll have to figure out the timer on that and tell you'll have to run out so you don't die.
Dar and Risky, I think you guys have the highest spell power amongst priests, so if you two will please make sure you do the shielding on the tank.
Yep.
Let's stay in the corner but far away from the boss, right here. And we are safe.
Stay in the very, 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 very.
Okay,
Don't kill them.
We got another group. Now that group of whelps pulled the boss, so let's just leave them alone. We'll get them. Let's AoE these and do a final drink.
Drink, drink, drink.
And can Rope get another Thorns? I'm just picking up the loose imps on the initial pull. Is that it?
Yeah, check buffs. Definitely need stam on the tanks for.
Okay. Ready?
Did you warn about getting away from the door?
No,
The
at
end.
10%, we have to run back away from the door, back towards where we're at right.
So Shamies, remember, run over and then put your totems down in the new position at the end of the boss. Otherwise, we get all sorts of dreck from the next room.
All right, guys, let's go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No recklessness on this boss. Yeah, good.
Rogue gathers whelps, DPS the whelps. Let's handle them, and then we worry about.
Shield block.
Blast.
Shield block up all the time, Kashon. Just remember this. I have no timer for blast waves. Somebody should call that. We have timer. For these guys.
Assuming you want Thunder pop up.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh,
Heals on
shit.
Goku.
I have
Battle res Goku.
I have Soul Stone.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
Battle res Goku and get him buffed quick. Kashawn heals on big heals on Kashawn. Heal Goku. Battle res Flocat if we can. Wound Tina, run to the tanks.
Stop DPS.
Stop DPS. Stop all DPS.
We need to take control of the
Summon
boss.
Stone, run to the tank. Jiki.
Yeah, hold off. Chillax. Let's get control again.
Shanna. Run to the tanks. Darhole.
Fade, Dar.
It's on me again. Keep me up now.
Still hold DPS.
Yeah, don't DPS.
Hunters DPS,
Jeez.
but
Goku, you're being like one shot, bud.
Yeah.
heals on Flocat. Do we have another battle res? Nor Doug. Blink. It's on Cash. Heal Goku so he doesn't die to blast wave.
Stamina and
Get a forward on him.
Don't DPS because I have 0 aggro now. We need to have control again.
Bandage if you need bandage DPS. Healers cannot.
Ankh if you can.
Ankh if you can. Keep Kashawn up. Last wave. Trothax, keep don't. Firepower stop DPS if you are doing
It's on me again. Oh no. So caution.
Slow DPS now.
It's on me. Jesus Christ.
Man, he hits like a truck.
Ragnar, run to the tank. Y'all get away from the tank. Come this way. Heals on Trothak.
Well,
it's on Gogu. Take care of the.
I'll stay this corner now. He's
yeah. Without a well tank, healers are just gonna get et.
yeah, let's wipe. No point. So this is first time we are wiping on this boss.
Yeah, he's hitting harder. You're going from almost full health to almost nothing. Poof in one hit.
Yeah, he did 90% of Gogo's HP.
Yeah, and my shield block was up. I don't get it. And it was a mortal strike?
Yeah, but dude, we didn't even have a chance to heal you. You were just like,
You got mortal strike and then auto dead. Like it was 2 hits back to back in less than a second.
Run back. Yes, you can. We cannot raid recover from the well.
Yeah, we have to do the whole suppression room again.
Can we pop a
well, we did that well, so.
repair bot? Because my shoulders are destroyed.
Yeah, we'll need a repair bot when we get in. Drop it when we get up to the ramp to the suppression.
And that's where we'll rebuff as well.
I mean, yeah, that fight's really not that tough. Just the tank was just getting smoked.
But DPS has to stay below aggro of all potential tanks, or they're going to end up in the middle of.
Well, the threat was only an issue because the tanks died. They had a good lead and were ahead of all the DPS until the deaths. It looked good. Fix the deaths, and I don't think aggro's an issue.
Yeah.
Is it fire damage he hits with? It was in my log.
The blast wave is fire damages, but you should be running out for that. No, Kia, the timers are not working. You have to. Well, it's like a 30-second cast or something.
Yeah.
So you'll need to count it in your head. Count to 20 seconds and then.
Yeah, someone from the range position can call that.
Yeah, Jicky Shield after MS is exactly when we do it. Exactly.
Wasn't
but
sure.
he has to be alive for it to work.
Yeah, I mean, his mortal strike hit me for 5,500.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. My memory tanking it was about 5k in full tank gear.
I think it's being a little higher than that here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in full tank and 5.5.
Did you have an armor pot on, Rogue? The 2k?
No, I don't. No, I don't have that. No.
Yeah, I was accounting.
Goku wasn't using that attempt either. He forgot. That was part of the.
I forgot. I forgot in the beginning. I used after second death or something.
Yeah, that first battle res, right when you resed, you got
blast waved.
Yeah, instantly, so we couldn't do anything to save you.
I saw that. It was bad.
Yeah, you popped your soulstone and died instantly.
Yeah, and that destroyed my shoulder, so for the rest of the fight, I had no shoulders. But let's start with Kashon this time. Kashon, you will start the fight with the boss now.
Okay.
You have better survivability than me, and when he's doing dag knockback, he will that tank will lose the aggro.
Yeah, if he's just eating most of the mortal strikes, I think we got a better chance of keeping you alive.
Now, Roke is the whelp tank who you're going to be keeping all the healers alive because the whelps are the things that get us. If Roke goes down, who would be the backup whelp tank so they can be ready and we can be ready to heal them?
Dolo and Ro can just stay in DPS gear and put a shield on, and they should be able to.
Okay, so that's it. Keep an eye on Dolo if Roke goes down. All right, let's get.
Yeah, I mean, I only
waiting
went
for
down
everybody to be
when-
here.
when
In
everyone else was
either
down.
one of my group.
That was a really clean gauntlet, though. Wait for the kill target. Wait for the kill call on the whelps. A couple of times, people just started AOEing.
Also, I assume Shammy said that you have ancestral healing, the one that procs the armor proc. If you can spam that on Kashon before the pull to try and proc that. I think that'll be a little cheaper than having the priest rand. Oh, spam it rank 1, so you're not. Yeah, exactly what Norduck's.
Gogu, you gonna flask?
Well, that could be a possibility. I have flask on me. I have 5. The
There's only
guild
20
provided.
minutes left in the raid.
Yeah, that's true.
I want this boss dead.
We can use next time.
How much time we have left?
20.
Okay.
Buffs are done.
Alright, Cold Skull when ready. Might need to get sheeps, so watch that. Watch.
Just wait for them to come back.
Be ready for war.
All right. Kill X. Kill Square. Stop DPSing well. Kill Moon. Kill Skull when this Moon dies. And look for that one behind it.
Man, Zealous, they like you.
Get out of the flame strike.
can AoE and move. And drink here, fast. Be careful when pulling next, cause you might pull two fetchers when they are close to each other.
Alright, let's pull.
Don't kill well, please. Pull next. We are moving after this, and AoE can do it. Move. Stay to the far, stay where you start. Let's AoE now and do it. Don't move more. Drink. And rest, Rainer.
Oh, fuck me, I forgot to repair.
Res interrupted.
Let's kill them fast. Kill them. And get Rainer up. Don't pull more. Stay close to the wall.
Drink if you're not rezzing, and those of us who are not rezzing, buff him.
We need to move after the. I mean, we need to pull after the rest.
It's good.
Okay. Don't kill well. Be ready for orcs because they are close. Be ready to keep and pull the orcs. Take close work. After we kill orcs, let's AoE because there's so many welcome here will die. Finish AoE. Let's move. Or no, don't move. We have one more headshot. Finish this drink. Sorry guys.
Respawned right on us.
Kill them, drink, and pull the next headshot. Drink.
Our timers are fucked on these now.
Yeah. Kill them. Drink.
Well, just,
oh shit.
Just hold them.
You want the hatcher?
Yes, let's pull this hatcher.
Yeah, healer man is great.
Let's move.
Alright, let's move to the corner. You want to keep moving?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
They didn't call for AoE and people were casting for. Come on.
Let's AoE when we get to the top of the stairs.
Yeah, when we get into the corner. Yeah. You can AoE now. And drink.
drink, drink, drink,
I
drink.
don't see the orcs yet.
Please
They're
don't
coming.
forget refresh your inner
Yeah,
fire.
they are coming. They are coming. They are close. Yeah.
Put that shit
There'll be a one. Can you grab them, Zoda?
Yeah, incoming.
Grab your sheeps. On me. Kill square. Then let's head up to the corner and we pull the head.
We have hatcher. We can pull the hatcher.
After the hatcher, we need to AoE.
Drink.
Thank you for saving me.
Okay. Be ready to pull next. When it's safe, because they are too close each other.
Kill
Kill
hatcher.
hatcher.
Watch the flame strike.
Let's AoE and move. Be ready to pull next. When it's safe, guys. We can move.
Pull that hatcher. We need the AoE after that.
Be careful, another hatcher close. It's close.
Distract.
Drink, 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 drink. Let's pull catcher. Let's move to that corner when we were last time, far away from the boss. Let's not pull the boss, please. Trap.
You want AoE?
Yes, that's the way. And drink and let's pull the boss. I have 10 seconds, guys. And Cash on you'll start.
5,
Greater
4,
stone shield this
3,
time, guys.
2,
I'm talking
1.
to me. Keep cash up. Keep cash up. This corner cash.
Take care of it. Let's handle the whelps.
You thunderclap on him.
Yes.
Alright, there's a blast wave.
Counter. On me.
Melee away.
Can you see me, guys, in this corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cash on.
Melee away. Melee away.
It's on floor. Don't cash on.
Jesus.
There's no chance for Blockade to get the threat back, so don't press him.
Cheeky, watch your threat.
Yeah, we are in threat gear, guys. Take it easy. And we got it. Cash on, keep him up.
Melee away.
On me.
Sorry, Cash.
Oh, back on cash.
Melee away.
What the?
Start running. Go, boss.
JP, blink.
Okay, move away from the gate, guys, and nuke him
Move,
down.
move.
Nuke him down
Reach
anyway.
drop totem.
Drop totem, other place.
Full totem.
Redrop totem.
All the totems, guys. We drop all
All
the
the
totems.
totems.
Got some whelp.
Good job, guys. We got it.
Clean kill.
Not enough rage.
This was the easiest boss back in time and on private, and now I will check my combat log what happened. Not one-shotted again.
Riz the dead.
Those shoulders, are they DPS or healing? Or what?
They are shoulders for whoever wants them because they're not good for anything.
Right.
Hence all the off-spec rolls.
Do we have an 8 out of 8? That was Darhole, right? Alistair, Darhole was going 8 out of.
Darhole is the 8 out of 8. Yes. So these boots, he would be
Well,
one of them.
there's 2 of them, so I'm gonna go ahead and give 1 to Darhole, and the votes need to be on the second. Off spec roll for these pauldrons: Sly, Zodex, and Shen.
You're actually calling him
Okay.
Sly.
Grats, Sly.
By the way, you probably, if you can, you should change my. I couldn't vote on that because it showed up as my main spec roll.
Grats, Risky on the other boots.
Darn, I was going to vote against Risky. Is there an anti-vote allowed?
Alright, guys, that's the end of the raid today. We got trash and 3. Fire Maul's not the easiest boss, so. Do we want to take a minute and look at. Well, I guess we just do it.
Great fucking job all the way around, except Gogu for getting his potion. Yeah, well, Arya does get
sure.
the prize.
I'm
You
getting
had to
older.
remind her of that.
Good news, guys. The trash and suppression room doesn't respawn, so when we come back tomorrow, we don't have to redo it.
We love
That's the
suppression
one
room.
that got
Actually, we nailed suppression room.
Yeah,
Really,
piece of
that was a
cake.
great job. 2 times in a row, smooth like butter. So, thanks everybody, and we will see you tomorrow. Yeah.
Much better.